Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on here really quick while I was editing my Sephora Friends and Family haul. It was actually going to get the video up sooner, like a couple days ago, and then I got the email for the VIB 20% off, and so I kind of wanted to wait to post the Sephora Friends and Family haul when the VIB was taking place because it's still 20%. If you are a VIB, you should have received an email and maybe even like a mailer in your mailbox. It's actually from today, which is November 10th, through November 14th, and you get 20% off. And the great thing about it is it's not only online, which was Sephora Friends and Family, but it's also in store. And you can bring in like a friend or family member or someone that's not a VIB. So if you're not a VIB, I suggest making friends very quickly with someone who is so you can get your 20% off. But I thought this would be the perfect time to post this video since you get 20% off. And if you see anything that you might like in my video, then you can go get it for a little bit of a discount. So I hope you guys enjoy my haul video, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so I wanted to share my Sephora Friends and Family haul with you. I wasn't going to do it because I only purchased 3 things, but on the very last day of the sale, I decided to get a couple more things. So now that I have more than 3 items to show you, thought it's enough to make a haul video out of it, but I still would say that I was a very good girl during this sale. I had a lot of self-control, and I still didn't end up with a lot of stuff. So I stuck to my guns with what I told you guys I was going to get, and I did get the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Let's see if it has a bronzing powder in medium number 2. This is my first ever matte bronzer that I've ever had. A lot of you guys recommended Hoola from Benefit, but I don't know, that one just scares me. Every time I see it in the store, it's a little muddy looking. But I have to say, this is an amazing bronzer. I think I have finally found my holy grail bronzer. I do really love the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte, which is this one. But this one does have like a shimmer in it, and which is not bad, really pretty for summer. But if I just want like a matte bronzer, which I find with matte bronzers, it's a little bit more natural looking, a little bit easier to use as a contour shade. And I don't know, like I have it on now. My makeup's probably so worn off because it's 9 o'clock at night and I put this makeup on this morning, but I am very impressed with this. I think they only have like 2 or 3 shades. But the medium number 2 is perfect for my skin tone as far as like giving my face dimension. So I absolutely love this. And would definitely recommend it if you're in the market for a matte bronzer. Now to go along with that, I did purchase the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush, which is this big fluffy powder brush. This is like nice and has, it's like rounded around the edges. And I think that's the key. A lot of the brushes I have, I've never thought to try like a bronzer brush like the shape of this. I've kind of always went to the paddle brushes, but I just find with the shape, the Bobbi Brown brush just puts on the perfect amount of product in the perfect place on your face. So I just dip it in and like contour back here, contour this side, you know how to contour and bronze. But I really like this, and I have to say, like, for as big of a brush, and it's a very, very soft brush, by the way, but for as big as a brush that it is, it's very lightweight. Granted, I don't think this is a metal ferrule like with most brushes, and the handle, even though it looks wooden, yeah, it's probably the lightest brush I've ever tried, which is I think also why it just puts on like the perfect application. So it is a little bit expensive. Maybe sorry, I have like hair stuck in my lipstick. Maybe you can look out and find this at a CCO the next time you're there, but I would recommend it. It's only dealing with a matte bronzer. Like I really wouldn't use this for a shimmery bronzer, because with that I tend to go a little bit heavier and maybe put it a little bit closer up on my cheekbones, whereas this is just perfect for that contour line. So I really love this brush, and I'm really glad that I got that. And then I also did pick up the beautiful bright pink Sephora powder brush. This is the Precise Natural powder brush. I believe it's number 121, and this is the flat brush. I ended up not going with the huge powder brush because I thought that my Sigma, well, I have this one from Essence of Beauty, and then I do have this Big Daddy from Sigma. This is the F30, And the Sephora one was slightly bigger, but I have to be honest, I really don't use like real big powder brushes anymore because I tend to not put powder all over my face. I just feel like it's a little bit drying and sometimes can be a little bit too much. So I kind of have been using like blush brushes to apply setting powder. So I thought that the shape of this brush was perfect for that because I'll just do like my T-zone, maybe like under my eyes, but it just puts down like enough powder. But it's not, I wouldn't recommend this as like if you're somebody that uses a kabuki brush typically, or like a big fluffy powder brush to apply powder all over your face. This probably isn't the best brush application for that. But if you're one that just has, you know, certain areas that you want to powder or set, this is the perfect brush for that. It's pretty big, it's pretty long. So this was my first order from Sephora. That's pretty good, right? Pretty impressive. And then I went in there, and I blame the beauty blogs for this because I forget which blog I saw it on, maybe Carla Sugar. She had swatched the new Bare Escentuals Get Ready, I think, yeah, Ready eyeshadow quads, and I really wasn't even going to pay mind to these because, let's face it, I mean, there are some pretty darn good brands out there for pressed eyeshadow. MAC, Urban Decay, NARS. Did I really need another brand to get addicted to? And Bare Escentuals always did the loose mineral pigments so well, so I wasn't going to pay any mind. But then I saw these swatches up on her blog, and I got it in the palette The Truth, which is the most neutral quad, and I forget how much this was. Was it $30? Yeah, it was $30. So when you do the math, it's like maybe a little bit more than $7 for an eyeshadow. And the quality of these shadows is, I hate to say it, amazing. Here's the swatches, and I just did a very light swatch. So you kind of get like a really pretty taupey color right here. You get a more smoky gray taupe, a brown, and then a beautiful highlight color. I have on the quad today, I used this color, which is called Apropos. So I used Apropos all over the lid, and then I used this one up in the corner, which is Magnetism, right on top of it, because it kind of added some, wait, am I telling you right? Let's try this again. I used Magnetism all over the lid, which is like the taupey color. And then I just noticed that the way the labeling is backwards. That's why it's messing me up. Then I took the one below it, the really sparkly color, which I think is Fate. And I put that right on top of Magnetism to just kind of give some sparkle. And then I used the darkest color, which is Apropos, and it's still not really that dark, but it has a nice sheen. Not really shimmer, but more sheen in the crease. And that's it. And I didn't do a highlight because I went and had my eyebrows threaded today, so I didn't want to mess her up. But the Serendipitous is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade to highlight. So I'm very impressed with these shadows. That's it for now, though, for Bare Mineral shadows. The other colors are pretty, but not really colors I would wear, but I like this palette for travel purposes and things like that. So I was really happy about that. And then I blame this one on the beautiful Natalie Flower Bomb 31. She did a review on this and totally sold me. It's the Urban Decay Lush Lash System. I tried the, was it Enormous Lash, or like the one in the pink and gold tube that I bought off eBay when I first started YouTube, and I think Laura Lollipop 26 was raving about it. And I don't think it really did anything for me, so ever since then I just never tried anything else again. I contemplated going back and forth with Latisse, but then I heard it was like kind of discoloring eyelids, and it's one of those things like once you stop, like your eyebrows go back to, I mean your eyelashes go back to being how they were, so to me it's, I feel like you're just wasting money. But when I saw this from Urban Decay, definitely more of an affordable system compared to like Rapid Lash, some of the other stuff out there. I did try the drugstore one from, was it L'Oreal, a year or two ago, which was a complete waste. But Natalie said I think she was using this for 2 weeks and saw dramatic results. And from what I've been reading online about this, I hear it's pretty good. So I'm kind of excited to try it. It is one of those things that I really won't mind repurchasing to keep my lashes going if in fact it works, because I think it was like $42, which to me, I mean, that's like 2 eyeshadows, so it's not bad for what you get. But you basically get one end is like a little eyeliner applicator with this serum, and you paint this on your top lash line before bed. And then the other side is kind of like almost like a white mascara primer, and you coat your lashes. So that's what I did. I tried it for the first time last night. There was no burning, no stinging, no irritation, nothing like that. I took pictures beforehand. I'm going to try, if I can remember, to stay faithful with this and do a picture like every week just for myself, just to see if there really is a difference I'm noticing. And if so, then I'll definitely do a blog post on it or a video or something and talk about it. So I'm very curious to try. I'm usually very skeptical about products like this, but I have a good amount of faith in this, so we'll see. And then lastly, I've been going back and forth about this for a little while. God knows I did not need another perfume, but I just could not resist when Tutu came out from Betsey Johnson. This is the box. Like, for any of you that are not familiar with Betsey Johnson, you need to get familiar. She's probably one of my favorite designers. Like, her style and dresses and stuff is just so fun and girly and pink and like sparkly and bedazzled, and like little tutu dresses, a little on the short side, but very unique. Haven't really seen anything like it. Her boutiques are so fun to go into. They're like painted pink. They almost kind of look like this, pretty sure, on the walls. So I ended up picking it up, and what sold me even more was the bottle. I would not expect any less from Betsey Johnson, being the fashionista that she is and fashion designer, but look at this bottle. I die. I die. This is probably this is probably the cutest bottle of perfume I have ever owned in my entire life. Packaging and cute little tutu aside, the scent is really nice. It reminds me of a scent I do already have, but I don't know which one it is. It's very fresh, very fruity, very flirty. I wouldn't say it's like a full scent. I think it's an all year round scent. When it settles into my skin, it almost is like, what is it reminding me of? I can't think of it. I don't think it's a perfume I have now. It might have been one that I used to have. Maybe a little Miss Dior Sherry? I don't know. Needless to say, it smells really good. It's just very girly and definitely more on like the floral sweet side. I only got the 1 ounce only because I do have so many perfumes, and I don't think I've ever finished a bottle of perfume in my life. They go bad before I can actually finish them. So I've gotten into the habit, the last couple times I have purchased perfume, I either get like the smallest bottle or the rollerball, because then I can actually use it up. And plus, I didn't know how much I was actually going to love this scent. So it's a 1 ounce bottle, but you can see how much you get. I mean, that's a pretty good, decent amount. So if I get through this, then I'll obviously repurchase a bigger size, but look how cute. Corset is the top. So I think it's super, super, super cute, and I do really like the fragrance. So it's so cute just to like sit on your vanity, like, oh, it's so precious. And then I was pretty blown away by the sample set. They had a Laura Mercier 500 point perk, but passed on that. I did get a sample of Taylor Swift's Wonderstruck. I smelled this in the store when it first came out, and I wasn't the hugest fan. It's okay. I don't love it enough to buy a full-size bottle, but I thought I would just pick up the sample. And then I was pretty impressed with this. For 100 points, I got a little 4 milliliter bottle of Marc Jacobs Daisy in Oh So Fresh or Ooh So Fresh. I have the original Daisy, and the one girl in Sephora the one day was like trying to convince me to get this perfume, and I really liked the smell of it, but to me it didn't smell that different than the original, so I wasn't going to buy it. But when I saw this for the 100 perk, I just saw how cute the bottle was, I had to get it. Look how cute this bottle is. I love it. So I definitely think this is more of like a summery scent, but honestly, like, it smells pretty much identical to the original scent. But I thought this was another really cute little bottle to display, and I used up about half of my Daisy, so it's not a perfume I would purchase the full size of, but if you don't have the original, it smells exactly the same. If you don't have the original between the two, I would just get the original because I honestly can't really tell a difference. But other than this is pink and the flowers on the other bottle are white, I don't know. But that was my friends and Sephora haul, friends and family Sephora haul for this past year. A lot of you guys commented with stuff that you got. I know a lot of you guys picked up the Clarisonic, so I'm super excited to hear your feedback on that. I hope you guys made out well. And I did not get anything from the Ulta friends and family because, like I said, I was really trying to be a good girl. I think this was the first year I ever did not go crazy. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!